Go ahead.
It's recording now.
Alright, cool.
Hey, is anybody in the dark?
I guess you guys are from DC, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You did say earlier you guys live in Philly now, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reason for that change? Dom, is there a particular reason?
Economics.
Cheese sticks, okay. That's good.
That's not true.
Obviously, it's not true that we moved to Philly for cheesesteaks.
Some people would believe that. I think some people really like cheesesteaks.
That's all I'm gonna remember.
We don't.
No.
We should probably move on.
Alright.
Sorry.
You guys, you guys had a cool like piano pop style thing. You guys have certain influences that have pushed that, or is it like organic mix you guys came up with together, or like how do you guys kind of develop your sound?
Alright, well, I would say the biggest influence on the piano pop thing is that he plays the piano.
Well, I mean,
but other than that, I mean, we don't really take our influences. None of us are really take our influences from, you know, like Ben Folds or Elton John or Billy Joel, really. You know.
In fact, I try to stay like. I try not to write like Ben Folds, you know? And you can write like Ben Folds. You write
yeah,
a song.
I see you guys get that comparison
like,
a lot when I was looking up stuff.
But I really think it's just because
no,
how else are you going to compare it?
No, I know.
I don't think it's fine. It's a good comparison.
You have to tell the story. I'm sorry. It's so good.
What story?
The story about how you got asked the interview question. Are you tired of being compared to Ben Folds? And you said, no, I'm tired of being asked if I'm tired of being compared to Ben Folds.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
Dog.
Hey. Well, money. Oh look, Ben Folds joined us. Hi, Ben Folds. Oh, Ben.
Hang on. Come on.
So you guys went to South by Southwest this year, right?
We did.
Is that the first time you guys have been there?
Yeah.
How did you guys like that? What was your South by Southwest experience
Amazing.
like?
Absolutely amazing.
Jesus.
Go Ben, go Ben Folds. It was really cool.
Why?
We played 6 shows in 4 days,
Oh, really?
so it was like a total rush.
So y'all did like all the different
We did
venues and stuff.
day shows, day parties. We played some outdoor. We played some indoor. We played at like 2:30 in the morning. And in the middle of it, someone comes through the window and steals the piano stand that I was using. Says it's hers. So I play the rest of it with the piano on my lap.
That's pretty interesting.
Adventures.
It was a good time, man.
That's cool.
For sure.
I guess you guys have a debut album out this year right now, right? Is that correct?
A week and a half ago.
There's a copy right there, actually. Why don't we,
Yeah.
it is.
Like do the Conan O'Brien, just hold it up perfectly.
You guys want to talk about that, the process to make it, or you know, any thoughts?
I mean, it's been a while in coming.
Yeah, we recorded it.
Over a year
Not
ago.
this past January, but the January before that.
Oh, really?
It had been really just sitting on it for a long time. We released an EP, kind of as a teaser and try to build buzz, and then we're in negotiations with the label to release it last fall. That fell through, and so then we just released it ourselves and have a distribution company so it's going to be in stores now.
So you guys then aren't on a label?
Well, it is distributed through the Rebel Group, which does like Raw Riot and Cloud Cult and a couple others.
Okay, cool.
But it's just distribution. It's just one album.
So we are unsigned.
So we are unsigned.
Cool.
But we do have, we have a publisher, we have a distribution deal. We just don't have the middle party taking all the money.
Right, yeah. Well, this is the kind of question I like to ask all the bands. Like, what are your thoughts on like the music industry right now and the state of music? Like, what are your opinions on that?
I mean, I think it's never been better.
Really?
No, it's a lie.
I would actually say.
Well, I guess it depends on from what angle you look at it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm curious, like what perspective you guys have on that, because it seems to be very different. Where
I mean,
depending on who you are.
we are in a state of extreme fortune, and that we're able to survive on it as we're doing without any label help. We're just going, and like internet is a huge part of it. You know, we've got some really awesome people working behind us, whatever. But we're sort of operating under the new model of you don't need a label. You know.
Right.
And I mean, you could argue. I could see it being argued, and I've heard this before, that bands are still making the same amount of money. The only thing that's changed is that instead of like big record labels taking from bands, it's now just people, the fans, taking from bands essentially, which theoretically is better. I guess. I mean, you know, it stinks that someone can type in the name of our album on Google and immediately find a link to download it for free. But on the other hand, you know, we want our music to get out there, and the more people to hear it, the better. The more people will see us in any given town. Since we're not on a label, the more people that hear it, the better. So,
and sort of we operate with the motto that we'd rather people, you know, they're not going to go out and buy the CD. We'd rather them just have the music, so they at least know who we are. You know.
Cool. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it.
I got 2 questions.
Here we go.
What's the name of the song that you guys just recorded in there?
Mistletoe.
It's a new
Mistletoe?
one from this
It's a
week.
brand new one?
Yeah.
Brand
You wrote it this week?
It only started. We played it for the first time live this week.
Awesome. You were writing lyrics while we were actually
That
recording.
is true.
That's badass.
That is true.
What's the song about? I mean, don't say Christmas.
It's not about Christmas. It's fictional. It's about this character. I don't know. It's sort of a new like songwriting process about this girl who got around in her younger years and is sort of looking back at it and saying, and like calling all the people that she ever knew, saying, "Look, I know what happened was happened. It was all in good fun. I believe out of love, truth grows, but don't look at me like another lost soul." So she's just trying to like redeem herself.
That's really cool.
That's what the song's about.
Oh, yeah. What do you guys think about WonderRoot?
It's awesome.
Cool.
Comfy couches.
You guys have a sick studio.
It's a great studio.
Lots of Coke.
Yeah.
Cola. And blocks.
And some dog.
Yeah. We love the dog.
They bit me pretty good earlier.
Awesome.
Very hospitable. Oh, and I've been the one knocking down the signs outside.